Hi YouTube. As promised in my last video, this is my new toy for doing YouTube videos. It's the Nikkon Coolpix L840, and I'm just going to show you some of the features that the camera has. Let me focus the camera on in there. There you go. Got this for, this is actually a factory remanufactured unit from Nikon, and they were selling them for only like $140 at Best Buy, so I picked one up. But this is a pretty basic camera for what it has, and what I like about it is that it's got the big glass on the front, so it'll help with picture and light quality, but it has built-in, right there, it has built-in Wi-Fi, and then this is the power button. I'm shooting this on my iPhone. But there's the view that one gets in the viewfinder, and like with all these cameras, the shutter release button, you hold it down and it will autofocus, and then you go whoop, and it takes a picture. And then you can do sing files. So that's kind of what it offers. So right now I've just had it on auto. You can pull up the menu and you can set image quality. That's what it'll do for image quality. And this is what it can do for video. Right now I have it on 1080 interlaced. It doesn't do 60p, it only does 30i. I should say 30i as opposed to 60i. But it doesn't do 720/60, which kind of surprises me. But it's got a fast motion here, which is 120 frames per second, and then it's got slow motion, well, yeah, this is the this is the fast motion, or if you want to do high-speed photography, which is 120 frames per second, or if you want to do a time lapse, which is only 15 frames per second. So I've just been leaving it on that. And then you can have it either work autofocus always on or always off, or just one time. Again, where you hit the shutter release button for a half second, or just hold it down part way, and then you get the it focuses for you. So one of the perks, I'm now in video mode. This is actual video from the camera itself, and one of the perks of having this camera is that you've got a 38x zoom lens on it. And I'll just zoom in, show you how much power this lens has. I'll go in on the gable of the house over there. So that's zoomed in all the way. And then I'll pull it back out. It's a varifocal lens, so there's different elements that all have to work in consortium with each other to actually get the picture to zoom and focus, so that's why it acts like it does, but I'm not going to complain. But yeah, it's actually a very nice day here in Cedar Rapids. I'll just kind of go into 360 here so you can see the sky. Another nice thing about this camera is that it has wide angle. I'll hit in on those trees way down there. So that's zoomed in all the way. As I was saying earlier, this camera, it supports 1080p 30, but it doesn't support 1080 60p. And it doesn't have 720 60 either. So what I have to do with this camera is that I have to take it into Handbrake, and I have to convert the 1080i files to 720p, and so that's what I'm doing for this. There's my mark. And then this is the, well, this is my apartment, which won't be my apartment for much longer, because when my lease is up, I'm going to have to move, because I'm now paying $1,200 a month, which is way too much money. Okay, so to get the, files into the computer, what you got to do, you can either take the, card out and you can put it into a card reader, or you can plug a little USB thing, and in this case, it just goes into the AV out jack. It doubles as a USB thing. And it should pop up on the my desktop as being in there. And there it is. And then there's the file that I just recorded. One thing I have noticed with this camera, though, is that the audio doesn't quite have the pop that the audio does in my iPhone or even my GS320. Audio, it sounds a little tinny. That's the only complaint that I have about the video quality, or the quality of the movie recording function on this camera, is that the audio could use a little improvement. But beyond that, I think this is a pretty good deal for something that only cost me $130 at Best Buy. And so I will go ahead and, oh, and I should also mention that we've got 2 zoom rockers. There's one there, and then there's one there. So yeah, that's my new HD camera for doing YouTube, and we'll see how long I have this one. I had my GS320 for 7 years, and that got me a lot of YouTube views, so let's hope for many more with this Nikon. Thanks for watching, and please like and comment, and always subscribe.